Hello everyone. My name is Heather Afton and this is my channel, TC's Trinkets and Treasures. If this is the first time you've stumbled across one of my videos in a little corner of the World Wide Web known as YouTube, welcome. I'm so happy to have you. I hope you find this informative and entertaining enough that you will want to hit that like button, subscribe, change the notification bell to all so that you never miss the release of one of my videos. And or leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought. I'd be very interested to see what you guys thought. So, anyways, I know this is not my typical live time. Hold on 1 second. But I got my companion bundle as well as some goodies that I ordered from Amazon, both to go with this and also for some display items, and I'm really excited about them. So of course I want to share that with you guys. But I want to start with the Bargain Bead Box Companion Bundle, and if I brought the papers in here, I did. Okay, I think, a couple of extra things that I ordered from Amazon. I'm so sorry. For those of you who are subscribers who come back day after day after day, I appreciate you. I'm sorry. I kind of got a little too excited and forgot to say hello. And that I'm so happy you guys are here. And I appreciate the support that you gave me day in and day out. I wouldn't still be doing this without you guys. Okay, let me put my lips on. I'm probably going to need to adjust the light, because I look really glowy. Guys, I cannot wait until we get my desk turned around, because then the lamps will literally be on either side. So this won't happen. I'm kind of afraid if I turn this down too much, because that's better. Okay. So there's stuff on my desk, so I want to go over it. Let's go down to the mat. For those of you who have been who have enjoyed the tutorials where I do crochet with the wire, you'll be very excited. This was in the Amazon order today, so I'm really excited. Let's go see who's with me real quick before we get started with it. We have Beth and Barbara and Tina, Rosanna. You guys are the absolute best. I love you guys. Okay. Down to the mat. I did order some box extras as well as a few other things that kind of caught my eye. There's some that I'm really excited about that I know are part of this order. So, and I'm very lucky because Beth's having problems because it's not our typical mail lady. Because originally the idea was that we were going to open it together just to have fun, but we kept waiting and waiting, and then she was like, no, you just need to go live. So, do you guys want to start with the companion bundle, or do you want me to start with the extras that I got? Probably the companion bundle, right? That's what I want. Oh, I thought you were talking to me. I was like, I'm not physical fit. Hi, Sid. Carrie, hello. Hi, Linda. Look at you guys all popping in. I love you guys. You're the best. I'm really excited to show you guys the display items that I got. Really excited because I think they were good. I also think that I could trace and make paper templates and send them to you. And if your hubby or wifey or yourself are pretty good with a jigsaw, these would be easily replicated. There's one thing I would change about one of them, but we'll talk about that once we're done with the beady goodness. Okay, I'm not, well, should I put these in order or just go for it? I will put them in order. I'm really excited to show you guys what I got to go with it. I think it will help It will enhance what's already here, and it will be very fun. There's two. Here's number one, right? I already had one of those, and I think I bought extras of those as well. This is number 6. Sorry. As you saw, I hadn't even opened it. But you guys, we gotta hand it to Beth. She said, as much as I want to do this with you, honey, there aren't. You got yours very quickly. And so, for the benefit of those in our community as well as your channel, I think you need to go live and do it. And I appreciate her selflessness in calling me and telling me to do that. So Bethy, I thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. That means a lot because that's like selfless, you know. Doing it together would have been a ton of fun, but she just wanted what was best for all of us. And since we all like beads, of course, she didn't want you guys waiting anymore. But if you are getting your companion bundle and you do not want anything to like be oh my gosh, you want to be surprised while I'm going through this, go ahead and jump off. I doubt this is going to take me longer than 10 minutes to go through this, maybe a little bit longer, and then jump back on and we can go through my order as well as the stuff from Amazon. So go ahead and pop off. But yes, okay. Take a drink before we get started. Okay. So number one is the 35 by 33 18 karat gold plated brass and cubic zirconia sun pendant. This is the mama to the babies that were in the box. I luckily already had one of these in my stash, so I'm excited to use this though. The suggested retail value is $7.99. And I'll tell you guys, I prefer 18 karat gold plated brass to anything else. I know a lot of people like doing stainless steel because it doesn't tarnish. But the thing is that's when you get that darker, almost antique gold look. Which if you love that, then go for the stainless steel. But I prefer brass because even if it starts to tarnish a little bit, it will it's the brass is the same color. Why can I not talk today? Goodness. Okay, number 2, 30 by 18 sunstone faceted rectangle pendant, $10.99. Now, when they released this, they said we have 2 versions. One's the rectangle, and then the next one they didn't have enough, but wanted to put out enough boxes. I was lucky enough to get the rectangle. Ooh, there's so much sparkle in this. Look at that. Holy cow, that's beautiful. This is going to go so well with the hay sheet that I got from Bernie's. I'm so excited. Okay, suggested retail value is $10.99. Please tell me you guys can see all that sparkle on the screen. I have never. It's like I'm almost looking down through the stone. I'm just sitting here with my mouth open. I apologize. That is gorgeous. That's really pretty. Okay. Number 3, Peak Aventurine faceted rondelle beads. I'm excited about these. I have mostly the thank you, Suze, for letting me know. I was like, where did everybody go? I was wondering if you guys see it or not. So my strand has a lot of like the white with like a itty bitty touch of pink, but that's okay because these would go perfect with some of the stuff I ordered from Amazon. So it works out. Number 4, 4.5 millimeter sunstone faceted round bead, 15 inches. Suggested retail value is $10.99. The faceted rondelles, the estimated retail was $11.99. We'll talk about that when I show you what I ordered, but these are beautiful too. These are going to go so nicely with that rectangle. This is a very nice strand of sunstone beads. And like I said, I have the AAA grade HG. That will be beautiful. I would probably do like a bead and then one of the Heishis. No, I would do a bead, a smaller bead, a bigger bead, then Heishis, and then start that over again. Is the way that I would do it. And if any of you got the, I don't want this to fall, so I'm gonna move it before I do it. If any of you got extras of the crystals that we got in the box a couple of months ago, it will go like that's they're mixed. Like you get the green, the peach, and the gray. And at one point they had these in 4 different sizes. I just grabbed some extra of the big ones, and then I grabbed these smaller ones. My husband keeps picking stuff on my little things that are not picky there. Okay, 5 millimeter, number 5 is 6 millimeter pink aventurine matte round beads. Okay, Rosanna, I know you don't like matte beads. Look at these. I think you're gonna like these ones. I really, really think that you guys are gonna like these. Yeah, Rosanna, I paid for priority shipping this time because mine got here so late last month that by the time it got here, like we didn't even do the companion bundle last month because it took so long to get to some of us that the new box was coming like 3 days later. So I paid for priority shipping this time so that would have space and time. Also because I'm doing the Golem stuff, so I'm gonna be busy. By the way, the poll is up on in the community area of my channel. It's also up in Beading Besties and it's on Golem Design Studio. It's also posted there. Whether you guys want to do it Wednesday evening on April Fool's Day, which the marketing could be really cool for that. Like I have a couple ideas. Don't be an April Fool. Come check, stuff like that would just be cute. But or if we want to do it Saturday, April 4th. So these are number 6 by 4 millimeter carnelian. They are dyed rondelle beads, 7 inches. Suggested retail value $7.99. Am I the only one that's bummed that like the standard length of strands are now, and yet the price is higher? Like it was 18, and then it went to 16, and then it went down to 15. Now it's 14 inches, or you get the half strings. It's kind of a bummer, but yeah. Okay, so this is number 7, 8 millimeter star cut carnelian. They are dyed, faceted round beads, 7 inches. These are not round beads. These are star cut. These are very pretty. These are a really deep, dark and it looks a little more orange on my screen than it does in my hand. This is a really nice, rich red gold. Okay, thank you, Rosanna. Hi, Anita. Okay, Anita, how are we related? Are you one of great grandma's daughter's daughter? I tried to figure that out the other day and I couldn't figure it out. I think if I remember correctly, you're first cousins with my mom, which would make us first cousins once removed. These are really pretty, you guys, and the suggested retail value is $5.99. That seems correct. I really like that. Number 8, we have 4x2 yellow aventurine Heishu beads, 7.25 inches, $6.99. It's a weird thing. These are really cool. I would say they're more like yellow. Yeah, like a green, almost a chartreuse green. Like it's not that light. They're very pretty. They're just really interesting colored. I like how small they are. Those are pretty. Clean that I have 2 different sizes of 18 karat gold plated flat Heishi beads coming. And I'm going to use the walnut beads to make a really pretty but simple necklace of just those with the gold Heishis in between. Number 9, we have 3.2 millimeter garnet faceted rondelle beads, 7.5 inches, $5.99. This is my birthstone, so yeah, it would kind of look that. I don't think that they don't look dirty at all. They don't. I would call them frosted, not matte. I swear to you, Rosanna, they do not look dirty at all. I think they're a strand that's going to be the exception for you because they really are not dirty. They're like a bright white and like light pink. Mine only have a couple of the orange, but they don't look dirty in person. That's why I know that's like your issue with it, but okay, number 10, 7x6 millimeter crystal triangular prism beads in light rose AB, 6.5 inches, $4.99. Let's see, these are things we swap. I'm not into AB. I do think in this instant, the crystal that they put it on is really pretty. So that's why I'm bummed that they added the AB. I don't think that it needed it. I think that the pink all by itself would have been prettier, in my opinion. There you go. Agates, yeah, agates die pretty easy. Yes, they look like sea glass, Rosanna. Exactly. Yeah, that's what it is. So I don't think you're splitting those between us because they do look like sea glass. That's the perfect way to describe them. Here's number 11, 6 millimeter crystal faceted coin beads in light topaz, 8B, 10 inches, suggested retail value, $4.99. Okay, yeah. This is an example of why I don't like AB. I could do without this strand altogether. I'd be happier not having it. It's just, I don't know. Because it's not just AB. There's also like this gold color on. I just don't like it. I don't like that. But I know there are people out there that will be like, oh my God, those are so beautiful, which is great, to each their own. Number 12, 3 pieces of 18 to 20 millimeter handmade patterned porcelain oval beads. They don't look anything like the pink ones, I promise. Send it to me. I know someone who gets it. These are really pretty. I might have to go see if they have more of these because I really like these. These would pair very well with turquoise. I'm probably gonna use these and turn them this way and have these be the focal for some bracelets, maybe even putting the dark red carnelian with some turquoise hashies, which I just had out on my desk. But I don't see them. I have some out somewhere, but I think these would be very pretty with the carnelian and some turquoise. It would be a really nice, like, southwest. Oh, it's not you? Okay, how big is the hole? They're not very big. You could get 1 millimeter leather through here, maybe 1.5 millimeter. But again, these are easier to drill out. You just have to be careful so you don't crack them, keep them under water and not cold water or warm water. Like tepid is the word I would use. That way the porcelain isn't reacting to the cold because we all have dishes and bowls that fall that just came out of the fridge tend to shatter worse than if it had been at room temperature. That's when you get the bigger pieces and it's easier to clean up. So yeah, I would use tepid water and go slowly, be persistent, slowly go up a little bit at a time in bit size. And yeah, okay, so these are some more 20-piece 6 millimeter handmade glazed porcelain round beads. These would also be pretty with those. So I could almost like, I need to see if they have more of these. Yeah, because these go beautifully with those, but if I was making a necklace, I would use these with carnelian, come up with a pattern. A bracelet, obviously, you don't have as much real estate. So these number 14, 2 pieces, 22 by 20 millimeter, stainless steel sun donut charms in gold, $4.99 is the suggested retail value. Little suns, I would probably hang something in the middle. Those are really nice. These would be good for people that are like very minimalist. I could see them liking those. Number 15 is 13 by 9 millimeter, 18 karat gold plated brass, and cubic zirconia sunlink. I believe these are the ones that I would think, oh, please have more of these. Yep. These are so good. I want like 100 of them. They're so pretty. The thing of it is that the rays are the gold. The cubic zirconia is between the rays. And they're just so beautiful. I would want to, I could just link these together and wear these as a bracelet just as it. But then I would also like to make a necklace, so I need more of these. So let's all spam Lauren so that she will get more of these for us because they're so beautiful. Hi, Donna. Cheryl, today I will send you the information. Probably within the next hour and a half after I get off, I'll send it to you. You know what I'm talking about. This is 17 by 21, 18 karat gold plated brass and cubic zirconia sun link. I'm gonna pull out the other ones. So I have them so we can compare. These one, obviously because it's bigger, I like the little like swirly where it's not just straight, but even though these ones are straight, you can see they still go together. It's just like the other sons. This is the mama and this is the baby. Those are really pretty too. Okay, we've got to spam Lauren. I need more of these. No, this one goes in here. And these are lead-free, nickel-free, cadmium-free. I'm sorry I didn't say that. This is the first time that I think the information was on the bag. Because all the rest was like stainless steel is gonna happen. So number 17, 18 karat gold plated brass like bracelet change with loops, lead free, nickel free, cadmium free. They are $2.99. That's the suggested retail value. Beth did a very she covered this when she filled in for Rosanna the other day. My only thing with this is that with these is that if you do a full bracelet bar and then have these, there's so much hanging off. And I've never been able to figure out like I would have to have an itty bitty like jump ring to be able to put new charms on the end. But time, which is the most valuable asset when we're making jewelry, this saves you so much time. And then it's it's so fast. You could literally be at a farmer's market with a bunch of these and lay out like a checkered grid with like different beads or different links, different charms, and people could come up and make themselves a custom piece very quickly. So it's a good thing. This is number 18, 20 pieces of 18 karat gold plated brass, rhinestone rondelle spacer, beads, $2.99 is just a retail value. So we've all seen these. These are the wavy ones, so they're not just like the solid, more fishy looking one. They end up almost looking like part of the bead if you have the right size. I thought they had a necklace one of those too. Huh, I don't know. I thought there was. Number 19 is 2 pieces, 18 karat gold plated clasp set. Stainless steel lobster claw clasp with brass extender chain and charm. $4.99 is the suggested retail value. There are 2 of them. I love these little sun charms at the end. Those are really cute. Very on theme for this. So you get 2 of them. The plating on this is actually really nice for it being stainless steel that it's going over. Unless I read that wrong. The lobster claw is stainless steel. Even that looks pretty. So the chain and the charm are plated brass. And then the lobster is stainless steel. This is 13 by 6, 18 karat gold plated stainless steel starburst ice pick fail $1.99. I don't understand why they're calling this a starburst because it looks like a sun to me. So that's very pretty. I like that a lot. If I'm going to use an ice pick style fail, I want it to be. My phone's going off. Sorry. I don't know why. Well, do not stir. Let me do that. Okay. Then we can go through what was technically 2 orders because I was I lost out on the little crystal leads and was really sad. So I checked out quickly and then I went back and put other stuff on it as well. So there's 2 orders here and they set both, even though I only paid priority for one of them, which I appreciated great. There's a lot of stuff. Okay, so these I don't know if I don't let's I don't want to go through all the prices on these unless you guys prefer that I do. It just takes longer to unbox the order if I do. And I didn't want to like bore everybody. Okay, these will need to go back in the little. They're not gonna fit here. Where did you put it? There it is. It's up to you guys. If you're okay with like me putting it in there, such a pretty box. You're welcome. Yes. Okay. Wait. I picked up something I wasn't supposed to. Okay, if there's something that you guys are like, Heather, what's the price of that? I will try to like be right there. So, oh, hi, Donna. You're welcome, sweetie. I'm glad that you liked it. Yeah, poor Leah paid for we paid priority shipping and everybody else who just had standard shipping has gotten their orders except for Leah. She's the only one. I paid twice as much to ship hers, and she still doesn't have it because it needed to go to New Jersey before it went to Mississippi. We've both been checking it like every day. Okay, so I will have the paper here. If there's something that you guys want, let me know. These are pendant 3662. I got these because they are the perfect size for some teardrop pendants I have coming that I'm going to put behind these. And then you can always decide if you just want the gemstone showing, you can wear it that way. If you want it with the gold over the top of it, it's the ones I got aren't this, but if you had a gemstone teardrop pendant that you weren't really fond of, or maybe it wasn't as nice as you had hoped it to be, this is a great way to still be able to use that pendant. And this enhances, uh, covers, distracts, I don't know, from that fact. So I got quite a few of these because I ordered a big bundle of them. So you do get 4 of them. They were $1.29 for a 4-piece set, which is a really good price. Okay, you can just go there. And then these they're the little bail beads. I love having these to when you don't want your metal or whatever directly on top. So you get a set of 2. These were extras from the bead box. So these ones actually say $1.99. I really like them. They're 18 karat gold plated brass. So I wanted to order more of those. And then these are just some ceramic glass beads. Really pretty for some leather projects I have in mind. I really like the cornflower blue color. So they're just a really nice little floral ceramic bead. I got some of those. I got some, these are cap 1169. They're double sided. So I'm gonna give these a go, see what I think of them. You like these, right? Rosanna? Yeah, I'm just not. Gotta love what I'm taking. Yeah, it's taking the scenic route, my dear. But I believe this is a set of 20, and they were very inexpensive. I just wanted to see how I like them because I generally don't like when a bead cap comes down over the top of the bead and like covers too much of it, especially when you have one on both sides of a bead. I like it to be a little bit bigger, but I don't know if these will like, if the bigger beads will settle into there. So that's what I want to experiment with. And so I only bought one bag of them for that reason, to see what I thought of them. Then we have cap 1167. And I love these. They're just little, like, I don't even know how to describe them. They just are like flat, and they have like these. Okay, I'll tell you what it reminds me of the thing lifeguard throws into the water when they need to help, because it looks like there's rope around it, kind of. So that's what it reminds me of. Again, I didn't know how I was gonna like them, so I only got one bag. I will probably order more of these. I think these would be really nice in men's jewelry and stuff, and we have Father's Day coming up. So this is an 18 karat gold plated brass pendant with cubic zirconia in the middle of it. Again, for the minimalists in your life, put this on a nice chain. Use it as a charm on a charm bracelet. You guys know I like to put itty bitty lobster claws on my chain, on my charms. That way they can be taken out and swapped out by the season. So yeah. Oh, this is pretty. Okay, this is getting reordered, and I want to tell you how much it is. Pendant 2227. 33 by 30 millimeter brass round starburst pendant with cubic zirconia accents gold. They are $5.29 a piece. I believe these are 18 karat gold plated. I can't like say for sure, but see how pretty that is? The cubic zirconias are so tiny, but well faceted. So this is pendant again, 2227. This is it next to a quarter. It's a nice size. It's very pretty. I really like this a lot. And I'm guessing from the price of it, I'm almost positive it's 18 karat gold plated. But it doesn't say that right. This was some chain. They had a few chains that I wanted to try. I got a couple. These are, again, Father's Day is coming up. But I love the links on them. Again, there's no reason you couldn't wear this. I really, really like this chain a lot. As long as it doesn't do that too many times. So this was chain 408. 1 meter of 6 by 6 times 4.2 double rope steel and antique silver. It was $1.99 for a meter of it. I really like this chain a lot. I really do. This is going to be fun to work with. That shows Steve when he gets home. I still really like that chain. Okay, this is these caps that I got, and I got them in silver and in antique bronze. So this is 1158. I just think that they look like little suns. So I thought they could be kind of perfect. They call them 5-point star bead caps. But I really like these. When I saw them and zoomed in on the picture, they look like itty bitty suns to me. So I just got a few in case I don't want to use only gold when I'm designing. And then, this one looks completely different. I thought these were the same thing, but it doesn't look like they are. So they're pretty deep. So I'm trying to get it to the side so you can see how far down it's going to want to be. These are interesting. I'm either going to love these or hate them. I don't know that there's a happy medium with those. I was skeptical, so again, I only grabbed one. They look like the prong that you would put on a piece, I guess. So I'm interested to see how they look. This was another charm pendant 3655. Another like little sun piece. In case I wanted to make a charm bracelet, I tried to grab some stuff. That would be fun. And then I also got this one that it has the moon and stars on it that I really like. So I was like, these all go together. That would be cute. And then I bought quite a few of the box extras, the little pairs of the smaller suns. I think I got 4 sets. Yeah, 4 sets of 2. So I had the to do earrings or the smaller focal. They are lead free, cadmium free, 18 karat gold plated brass, $6.99 suggested retail value. I really like these a lot. So I wanted to make sure that I was able to get some while they were still available. And then these, I believe, are double fold over class, but they have them listed as a toggle. So I really like these a lot. I like the infinity on it. You can take your wire up or like down through one place and up through the other. So you don't have to use a wire guardian on this. And then you can just crimp it. So, and if you wanted to, both sides, you don't have to worry about these coming off. I'm sure they'll be easier to open as you kind of break them in. But you could also take these apart and just use one side of the clasp, and then you'd have two. Goodness gracious, those are hard to open. But hey, your bracelet will be secure. Okay, I saw these lamp work beads, you guys. Lamp 308. You're okay. Aw. You can still jump in, just log in. This is very light lilac. And it both reminded me of something floral, but then it also looked like it could be a mermaid's tail. So I thought that was kind of cool. So I grabbed 2 of those. They were lamp 308. I hope everybody's okay. I'm not going over the price. I just, it's just kind of, I think it takes too long. But that's my opinion, of course. These are just some oversized bicones and rosaline. And I wanted to get these because We had some larger beads, and they're very pretty. They're like a really nice tone. They're darker than what's showing on there. They're almost a coral color, but it's on like this side. It's more on the pink side than the orange side. Those are really pretty. Really pretty. I like those a lot. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's a weird number. You get, but it's an even number, so that's good. This is finding 4, 5, 7, 1. You're fighting with your foot hammock. You're supposed to be testing it out and telling me how you like it. I'm not thinking that I like it. I'm gonna like it much, my dear. She got a foot hammock for underneath her desk. These are really pretty. These are 18 karat gold plated. I got them because they could be suns, but also they don't have to be. It just depends. Oh, that one dropped on the ground. I'll pick that up later. These are pendant 1227. 10mm crystal square pendant with golden brass bail. Crystal golden. They were $1.25 a piece, and I ordered. Oh yeah, I ordered 5 of these. I thought these were so pretty, and because of the wedding series we have coming up, I thought that these could either be a very nice, like, nowadays some people are putting together boxes with like gifts and stuff, and that's how they ask people to be their bridesmaids or maid of honor. They use those. So I got 5 of these because I really like them a lot. They're very just kind of simplistic elegance, which is my thing. So, and then this was just more of, it was a stainless steel and the antique gold. And I have some charms and stuff that are in this color. So that's why I grabbed this. This was an intentional plated over stainless steel because I have some others. And then this double rope stainless steel jewelry chain. I think I got this in more than one color because it just looks so interesting the way that it's together. I really like the way it looked, and what I thought it was gonna look like in person, it does. So I'm really happy with this purchase. I'm glad I was smart to grab 2 of them because if you know bargain bead box, the good chain goes back. So I'm glad I got 2 of those because I really like it. There should be a bag in another color. I got it in antique silver and antique bronze. Uh-oh. Maybe it's in the other bag. It might be in the other bag on accident. I don't know. These are more of those little, oh no, more of those little pendants I just showed. I'm not a happy camper. That's like all AB. Man, that's such a bummer. I don't think these were very expensive, so they're $1.25 a piece. They're just, the crystal on the other ones was so beautiful. Be happy. You came across one. Oh, this is also a box extra, the 8mm mixed quartz round bead. $3.99 suggests a retail value, but they sold them for not that. $1.99 before the discount. And I like the purple tones, so I got a few of them. So I'm excited that those are there. And then there should be another change. I'm hoping it's in the other bag. If not, I can call them. Barter Bead Box has like the best customer service. These are just more of the bicones that were in the box. I really liked them, so I grabbed extra. So that was the order that I got initially, and then I placed a second one because I was afraid I was going to lose other stuff that I like. Man, where's that? Checking to make sure I didn't like drop it on the floor, and I did not. So this is the second. Oh, that order total, including the companion bundle, was the subtotal was 105.81, and I saved $45. So that was, and I paid priority shipping, so it was 124 in total. But I'm really happy with everything that I got. I really, really, really am. And then I think, like I said, I checked out and then went back in a second time. These are, I think, cat free gift. Stainless steel, like laser engraved. These are crystal 5063. I'm pretty sure these. See, this one, it doesn't bother me because the crystal itself is beautiful. And they didn't, it wasn't slapping lipstick on a pig. Like, these crystals are very pretty. Again, we have the wedding series coming in a few weeks. So I was like, those will be perfect. And like I said, we're all gonna do like a little bit of different stuff. That's doing country. I'm doing like simple elegance. Rosanna, do we know like what your main thing is going to be? You have these in a few colors. Yeah, I would love to have these in a few colors. And then we're all gonna do like something interesting. Also, I'm putting together a kit where we all have the same items, and I'm sending that out with it, and it's gonna be a lot of fun because it's something I've wanted to do for a very long time. So where, three people get the same thing, I promise I'm not even like formulating. I will lay it out ahead of time. So if you guys want to start planning, you can. But this is Pendant 3591, and they are a go-go teardrop with dry flowers, and I really like them a lot. So I got them in a few different colors because I just thought they were really pretty. So I have this like yellowish green. Yes, that's it. I'm sorry. You're right. You're right. I'm sorry. She's doing beach wedding. I apologize. You were absolutely correct. That's what you're doing. So like I said, I got those in like this light green color. I got them in a purple color, which I thought was very pretty. That these would be perfect for beach wedding jewelry, in my opinion. The dried flowers are done beautifully. The resin is not yellow. It's perfectly clear. The little veil they have on top, it's nice. It's not just a jump ring. These are special that I wanted to show. And then this is 1119 2. 8 pieces, 14 by 10 millimeter. They are pressed glass, puffed rhombus beads, pink opal with copper splash. They were $4.09 a strand. Of course, that's before the discount. But I really like these and was thinking about like pairing them with a very light pink. I thought would be really pretty. So I got these. I like these a lot. They're very pretty. They'll go perfect with copper wire. So that will be a lot of fun. Ooh, Essie, I'll throw one of these into yours and I'll send a purple one if I didn't get a pink one to Rosanna because you're gonna want one of these. This one has the flowers all the way up and around. They're so pretty. And they're actual dried flowers. It's not like something else. Yeah. Well, it's like wedding slash prom. So basically, like more formal events. I'm not. Oh, I did get pink one. So Rosanna, you'll just have to tell me if you like the purple one. Like, is there like a really bright pink color? I really like them. So Rosanna, you just gotta tell me if you want pink or blue, or pink or purple. Sorry, I think I know the answer, but and these were, yeah, $1.29 before the discount, so not at all expensive. These are 703. These are 10 pieces, 17 by 13 millimeter cut glass caress magnolia petal beads, opaque pink, white swirl, $2.99 a box. I really like these. I'm bound and determined to figure out how to make these into flowers. So, Linda, if you're still here and you have some ideas, I would be open and thankful for any suggestions. Anyone too, but yes. Honey, you're gonna sell so much stuff, and I know you'll get it back to me after you do. So, same with Roseanne. You guys are fabulous. So these are, I mean, 514. How do we go by? Oh, there. 22 by 21 millimeter brass and cubic zirconium, round mother and baby. This is the start of a few that I found. It's a link, so there's a link on either side. But with Mother's Day coming up, or if the bride wanted to give her mom or her mother-in-law a gift, this would be a very this would be a perfect one. Oh, I was showing these little petal beads that have a hole right there, and I was wondering if you had any suggestions on how to actually wire wrap them so they are a flower because they're petal beads. I was also thinking it would be kind of cute if you had them hanging on different lengths of chain and you gave them to your flower girl. That was another thing that I thought. But yeah, I love these. These are $3.49 a piece. And they're beautiful. Like I said, Mother's Day is coming up, so I had that in mind. This one is also Mother's Day pendant 3687 by 28 stainless steel floral mother and child pendant. They're $1.29 a piece. But there's like the flower, And then the mom with her baby with their heads together. I don't know what happened. My throat got really scratchy all of a sudden. Like it feels like something's scratching the back of my throat. Anyways, okay, that's cool. Yeah, I got him just so I could play around with him, but I just thought that this was beautiful. Like last Mother's Day, my daughter was a like new mother, so this one is 3657 stainless steel swirled mother and child round pendant. These were $1.39. I just really like these, and I think they'll be a hit with Mother's Day coming up. So I got those ones, and then I also got them in gold, and these ones are $1.29. So I got it in gold as well. I was also thinking there's a lip here on the back. If you could find a like gemstone coin this size, of maybe the mothers or the babies, birthstone, you could totally, you have, I hope you guys can see that there is a little lip there. You could totally glue it on and have it be the back of this. It wouldn't even have to be their birthstone. You could put rose quartz behind this, anything that you wanted to, and then it takes it from a beautiful pendant to an absolutely stunning one. Those are the yellows. I got the great big bicones in. I don't think the other ones were rosaline because this is rosaline. This is the rosaline color. The other one wasn't. It was a darker color. But I like really big bead caps. I think they're fun to play with. And then I got 5546. 2 pieces of 20.5 millimeter by 13 millimeter flower drops with light amethyst rhinestone accent. There's 2 of them. They're in silver. Oh yeah. Again, for the minimalists in your life, little bridesmaids gifts to wear to prom. It's like I just thought that they were beautiful, and they were, nope, that's the wrong baggie. 5. Second page. Oh, I'm looking in the wrong spot. Sorry. 5546. 239 for a set of 2. So it's a really nice deal. So, oh no, I have one more. I have. These were they're not big enough to go in the gold ones, but these are 30 by 18 millimeter check glass press, top drilled, flat teardrop, flat teardrop pendant, white opal with terracotta luster. And I have the beads that were similar color, so I just thought these were pretty and would be good to have in my stash. And I'm really happy because I'm not really a fan of opalite. So I was a little worried that these were going to be way too opalite-ish. I don't know. I just made up that word, but yeah. Okay. And then the stuff that I ordered from Amazon, I got a 10-piece set of these pink, faceted pink adventuring little pendants. And the coloring's really nice. There's a very wide variety. There's like it starts really light and then slowly gets darker until you hit this one, which is the darkest. So I really like these. I thought that with the rectangle pendant being faceted, some of you got the teardrop pendant, that you could even make these into earrings if you wanted. I thought that they were really pretty. Then I got some more um just pink adventuring rounds. Um I'm not happy with these ones, so I don't know that I'm gonna keep these. Those might be going back. I came across these pink adventuring and then I went searching to find out what's the quote unquote better color, and they said these ones were. You it's your guys aren't even seeing half as dark as they actually are. And they're not like these, the colors are like really deep and vibrant. And so I got them because I thought these would look beautiful in between the lighter ones, and you would only need to do like the smallest spacer in between them. And I thought that they would be really pretty. So I got these in several sizes. I think I got 4, 6, and 8. 8's not here yet. And then I should have just stuck with this company that I know. Nancy's Bead on Amazon. She has very good product. And she like it was in here, then it's in here. And these are really nice. Oh, I'm gonna have to cut it to get it out. I hope not. I like reusing. Man. Hopefully I'm gonna have to. I'll try to do this. But they're very pretty. They're very good quality beads. I like them a lot. The pink is deeper than the ones from Bargain Bead Box, which I like. And so they're just really pretty. Like I said, I got those in a few different sizes so that I would have them to play with. Oh, I guess I went all the way up to 10 millimeter. I like big beads and I cannot lie. You other sisters can't deny. And then I got these English cut, and as soon as I saw the carnelian, I was like, I wonder if I could put those together. So this is and then I got, this is another thing I'm not sure if I like or not. I've got to decide. The picture was different. Oh, it's fake clothes. They're supposed to be like a green version of like this adventuring, but it's not. I just thought that's what it looked like on the screen. I'm not really a fan of them, so they're probably going to go back. And then you guys all saw when I showed the walnut wood beads. I went to the same company. They don't have like a ton of sizes. The 6 and 8 are the only sizes, so I had to buy them in a garland. And I have a size in between these that's still coming. And then obviously I'll use the 6 and 8. And this was the necklace I was talking about, Linda, that I thought would be absolutely beautiful if it was just what's it called when they're all different? Graduated strand necklace with just a flat Heishi spacer between them. I thought they looked beautiful. And these are already so gorgeous. So you guys saw how much richer they look once you oil them. So I just thought it would be I thought that it would be a really pretty necklace. So I grabbed those. Like I said, I have the 6 and the 8. These are 10s. I think these are 14s. I have the set of 12 that is also coming. And I just want to keep it simple, sissy or sweetie. And so I thought just having, they could also go with the larger shell pearls, and that would be pretty. But I'm really excited to play around with those. And then I got some new like display things that I'm excited to show you guys because they were not expensive. And they're, and if you have a guy in your life, it's good with a jigsaw, let me know and I will like trace it out on paper. So there's this one. I know Pixie's like right in the, but it's very long. I believe it's almost 14 inches long, and then it just has like the little tiered effect on the back. It has 6 different pegs where you can like hang the excess chain onto, and then just a simple little hinge. It's very nice. I like it a lot. It came in a set of 2. I don't think it was even $15 for them. And I think that they are very nice. I'm very happy with this purchase. The other one that I got, it's also nice. There's one chain I would make to it. This one is like a triple display thing, and it just sits in here really nicely. The only thing I would change about it is I would make this spacing wider. That way you could have 2 necklaces. Like I would almost cut this step out on both sides. That way, if you had beads from 2 necklaces, they would fit better. But again, I didn't spend, I think these were like 10, they were 11 to $17 for all of the ones that I ordered, but I really like them. I think they're very beautiful. Um, if you don't have a man with a jigsaw in your life, I can send you the link. They're inexpensive. And then, oh, and those ones come with these that you can screw in to basically have the same thing as the pegs on the other one. So they thought about that. I showed you at the beginning that I got a wire crochet jewelry book I'm very excited about. This is the other display thing that I got because there's like a store around here where you can take your stuff in, you buy a booth, and like you can just set your stuff up, and then if you run out of stuff, they call and tell you. They sell it for you. Oh, this is the cool one. Okay. So this is the other one that I got because they like kind of go to, I don't know how I'm supposed to attach. I'm sure we'll figure it out. That way? I don't know. Anyways, it has like the earring holes. There's a peg up here, well, 2, where you can put the bracelet, and then you put the necklace around it. I thought this was all one piece, so I have no idea how to put them together. But again, it was relatively inexpensive. Maybe that's what you do. Ha ha! You match up the hole. That's how it goes, like that. And I really like that. I thought it was very pretty. and then it goes into a little stand. And as you can see, this is solid wood. So I believe this one was the most expensive, the $17.99, but it comes in different color woods, which I thought was cool because if you had a lighter necklace, that you put it on the dark wood and it would like really pop. But if you had a darker necklace, you would probably want it on a lighter version of the wood. But it's solid wood. It's not pressed board. They're made in America. Good screws, all the hardware's here. So if anybody wants links, let me know. Because I think those are going to be a very easy way to elevate my designs and set them apart. If the booth next to me is also selling jewelry, so I really like this a lot. Jewelry doesn't do sell down here in those places. Yeah. Yeah, it's literally a store. You walk in and they're like booths and you pay a weekly fee and you sell your stuff. They send you text messages if you're doing really good. And then they have this area at the very, like, you walk in and there's like a U area kind of. And that's where they put their top sellers. And once you get there, you're not paying a weekly fee anymore. I guess at that point they figure you're making them enough money. You pay the weekly fee and then they get like a percentage of it. The thing that I liked about it is that it's in person, people can like touch it and see that it's a tangible object. That will allow customers that don't like to shop online because they want to be able to see it and see the quality of it, pick it up, see if it's, hefty or thin feeling, whether it's good metal or like just that pressed alloy metal, which is just the waste from all the other metals. So I'm really excited. There were a couple of other things that I got, but they're not here yet. Oh, here it is. I told you I have the turquoise right here. And they're like really pretty rondelles too. Now I'm going to go back and watch this afterwards to figure out what I said I wanted to put them with. But I do have some big rondelles, flat rondelles, that could also be pretty between those wood beads, and you would use silver instead of the gold. In that case, I wouldn't oil the beads. I would leave the more like driftwood type color, or I would get a lighter wood altogether. And then I would put silver between them with the turquoise. Although gold looks pretty with turquoise too. I'm just kind of a traditionalist when it comes to that. Also, I found a company that sells the silk that's on like the silk cards in like a bulk amount. And so I'm thinking about getting cards, ordering them and doing this because this is 115 yards and it was $14. And those little cards go for anything from $3 up more expensive. So, and then I know it wouldn't have the it would be twisted on the little needle, but you can get needles just like this and thread this way because this will collapse as much as it needs to. So it's an option. So I'm gonna see like how much time and whatever it would take to do that. But if I can get you guys some silk cording for knotting that isn't quite as expensive, I'd like to be able to do that. But alrighty, everybody. I've got packages I need to finish off. Do the final little zhuzh of everything. so they can be sent out. Today in the mail, I will send out. Well, I'll put when I do the shipment, I'll set it up to where you get notifications. So that way you know and you'll get the notification right away that has your tracking number in it. So all righty, yeah. Thank you for jumping on this kind of spur of the moment unboxing. I'll be back on tomorrow morning. Please don't forget about the poll. Please go vote on it. That way tomorrow morning I can tell everybody for sure what the date and time is going to be. I will set it up and then we will go start marketing everything else. So I'm really excited. You're welcome, Bethy. Thank you for being like, no, just go on by yourself. That means a lot. So, alrighty then, I will see you guys all tomorrow morning. And until then, happy beading.